Did you know these weird facts about Elvis Presley? We're about to dive deep into the lesser-known side of the king of rock and roll, revealing 10 unusual facts that even his most dedicated fans might not know. Stay tuned to discover surprising facts about the king of rock and roll. At number 10, Elvis's look was based on a comic book. Now, you may not have known this, but the king of rock and roll wasn't a natural black-haired crooner. Elvis was a huge fan of Captain Marvel Jr. He wanted to resemble that comic book character he admired. Pretty cool, huh? Moving on to the 9th fact, Elvis had a twin brother who was unfortunately stillborn. A sad reality, but it's part of what made Elvis who he was. At number 8, Elvis was offered a lead role in the film A Star is Born, but declined. Now imagine that. The king of rock and roll could have been a silver screen superstar too. It's said that Colonel Tom Parker, Elvis's manager, turned down the offer due to financial disputes. One can only wonder how the film would have turned out had the hip-shaking heartthrob accepted the role. Now moving on, at number 7, Elvis wasn't just a king in the music world. He also served his country, enlisting in the US military. At number 6, Elvis had a pet chimpanzee named Scatter. Now imagine the king of rock and roll chasing around a mischievous chimp. Scatter was not just a pet, but a full-time resident at Graceland. This little creature was notorious for causing havoc, whether it was pulling pranks on guests or just acting out in general. But Elvis seemed to get a kick out of Scatter's antics, demonstrating his playful side. At number 5, Elvis had a fascination with law enforcement. One of his favorite pastimes was to attach a police siren to his car and pull over speeding motorists pretending to be an officer of the law. At number 4, Elvis was a black belt in karate. That's right, the king of rock and roll was also a king in the dojo. Elvis was passionate about martial arts, dedicating significant time and effort into his practice. His dedication paid off when he achieved the prestigious rank of a black belt in karate. It's an intriguing twist to his iconic image, isn't it? Now moving on to our next fact, at number 3, Elvis never officially performed outside North America. Despite his international fame and adoration, all of his official performances were within the confines of North America. At number 2, Elvis's favorite sandwich was peanut butter, bacon, and banana. Now, that's a combination that wouldn't strike a chord with many, but it was music to Elvis's taste buds. His culinary tastes were as unique as his music style, and this sandwich was a perfect testament to that. Imagine the king of rock and roll in his extravagant jumpsuits, savoring a sandwich filled with creamy peanut butter, crispy bacon, and slices of sweet banana. It's a quirky combination, but then again, Elvis was no ordinary man. And the most surprising fact at number 1, Elvis was a natural blonde. That's right, the king, famous for his jet black hair, was not born with it. He started dyeing his hair black in his early career, and it became an iconic part of his image. A little bit of trivia that adds another layer to the mystique of Elvis Presley. So, there you have it. 10 surprising facts about Elvis Presley. From the inspiration he drew from comic book characters to the fact that he never performed outside North America, these tidbits provide a fresh lens through which to view the king of rock and roll. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to Facts for Bored People and don't forget to like and share this video. Until next time, keep discovering fascinating facts with us.